So there I was, staring at my bank account with exactly $7.43 to my name, standing in line at Tim Hortons. Yes, Tim Hortons, about to make the dumbest financial decision of my life. And honestly, best mistake I ever made. Stay with me, because what happened next sounds fake. But I promise you, this is 100% true, and it's going to change how you think about failure forever. It was February 2023. I'd just been laid off from my tech job in Toronto. Classic company restructuring email at 9 a.m. on a Monday. You know, the kind where they say, this doesn't reflect your performance, but you're still packing your ergonomic keyboard into a cardboard box like you're in a bad movie. 6 weeks later, I'd gone through 47 job applications, gotten 3 interviews, and received exactly 0 offers. My savings account was looking sadder than a Canadian winter without hockey. But here's where it gets good. I'm standing in this Tim Hortons in downtown Toronto, and I've got $7.43 left. That's it. That's the empire. And I'm about to spend $5.79 on a large coffee and a maple dip donut, because honestly, what else was I gonna do? Invest it in crypto? We all know how that's been going. So I order my financially irresponsible breakfast, and the barista, this young guy, maybe 19, rings me up and says, "That'll be $5.79. I hand him my crumpled bills and loonies. He looks at the money, looks at me, and goes, "Rough morning, eh?" And I don't know what came over me, but I just started laughing. Like really laughing. The kind of laugh where you're not sure if you're laughing or having a breakdown in a coffee shop at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. "Rough morning?" I said. "Brother, I've got $7 to my name. I haven't had a job interview in 2 weeks, and I just spent most of my net worth on a donut. This isn't a rough morning. This is a lifestyle." The guy smiles and slides my money back across the counter. "It's on me, dude. But hey, since you're clearly living your best life, can I ask you something?" Now, I'm thinking, what could this teenager possibly want from a broke, unemployed millennial drinking depression coffee at Tim Hortons? He pulls out his phone and shows me this app he's been building, some kind of scheduling software for small businesses. And he goes, "I've been working on this for 8 months, but I don't know if it's any good. You said you worked in tech, right? I heard you on the phone earlier. Would you look at it?" Here's the thing. I had nothing else to do. Like, my calendar was so empty, it looked like minimalist art. So I sat down, opened my laptop, thank God I hadn't pawned it yet, and started looking at his code. And you know what? It was actually pretty solid. A few bugs, sure, but the concept was smart, really smart. I spent 3 hours in that Tim Hortons, showing him how to fix some issues, explaining how he could pitch it to investors, connecting him with some of my old contacts. Just helping. Because why not? I literally had nothing to lose. Fast forward 2 weeks. This kid emails me. He's gotten a meeting with a small chain of restaurants interested in his app, but he needs help with the presentation. Would I be interested in, and I quote, "partnering up for, like, pizza and maybe some equity if this works out?" Pizza and equity. The official currency of broke millennials and Gen Z dreamers. I said yes. That was February 2023. By June, his app had 50 paying customers. By September, we'd raised $200,000 in seed funding. By January 2024, we had 300 businesses using our software across Canada and the US. And me? The guy with $7.43 and an unemployment check? I'm now co-founder and CTO of a legitimate tech startup, making more money than I did at my old job, and actually enjoying what I do. All because I spent my last $7 on a coffee instead of saving it. Here's what I learned. Sometimes your biggest breakthrough comes when you're completely broken down. When you've got nothing left to lose, you stop playing it safe. You start saying yes to random conversations. You help people for no reason other than you've got time. That barista didn't see a failure that morning. He saw someone who knew something he didn't. And I didn't see a kid with a pipe dream. I saw someone willing to risk asking for help. Your next big opportunity might be hiding in your lowest moment. It might look like a waste of your last few dollars. It might come from the most unexpected person in the most ordinary place. So the next time you feel like you're at rock bottom, remember, you're not stuck there. You're just at the starting line of something you haven't imagined yet. And hey, maybe buy the coffee. You never know who you'll meet. If this story motivated you, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment telling me about your $7 moment. That time when something small led to something big. And remember, sometimes the best investment isn't in your bank account,